Alright guys, welcome back. This is now level 3, the Foundry. Doom on Nightmare difficulty for the Nintendo Switch. Now, there are quite a few challenges to do here, but they're very easy to do. I'm going to show you some easy ways. The first one being you have to kill 3 possessed with 1 barrel. This is super easy to do at the beginning. And then you have to do the curb stomp, which is take out 3 of the possessed soldiers with a death from above. I'm going to show you really easy ways to do that as well. And of course you have to find 2 secrets. Now right off the bat, when you go through the door, you have to make a run for it real quick. So don't waste any time. Run, jump over here. Now right here you got to aim for the possessed soldier. I messed it up here. Usually I get it pretty good, but you want to kill the possessed, not kill, you want to stagger him, and then jump on the rail here, and then you do your first death from above right there. You need that little extra oomph to get the extra height you need. Now here, just kind of camp out, and the idiots will come to you. They're just so mindless. They'll just all gather around, congregate into this little area. You'll get way more than you need. And that's another challenge finished. First one for this level. Now, our first objective is to get the rocket launcher. It's such a vital tool for taking out the heavies like the Hell Knights. Just toss the grenade down here to get rid of all the possessed. You want to take this guy out because sometimes he can sneak up on you. And of course, if you need health, you know what to do. Glory kills for the win. You want to head down here. You don't want to jump down there unless you have to get health. It's not worth it. They'll kind of sneak up on you and hit you from behind and all that good stuff. So kind of thin them out a little bit before jumping down here. And there's one wandering around over here. I like to get an extra 5 health out of. Alright, so now the rocket launcher is hidden. You got to go up above here. And here's our baby right here. This sucker is a godsend for these Hell Knights that you're going to encounter in this level. They'll do an area of effect attack that will just take you out almost instantly. So you have to really have a plan for taking these suckers out. And shotgun just ain't gonna be cutting it right now. We don't have the double barrel yet, so we're gonna retreat back. Now as soon as you go up these stairs, the imps are gonna spawn, so get ready. You know, I like to throw a grenade here. There's gonna be a shield guy in the back. He could be kinda worrisome. I wouldn't waste any plasma rifle on him unless you absolutely have to. Try the trick by shooting your grenades behind him. And remember, there's going to be 2 more imps that spawn on the left. Don't go out too far because there's a possessed soldier that loves to spam his plasma blasts like crazy. So you just got to be careful. Sometimes you need to wait for him to finish. He'll usually shoot 3 in a row, and then I'll give you a window of opportunity. Now here we're going to go for our second curb stomp. Stagger. Use the rail for your extra oomph and get him. Same thing for this guy. There's a rail behind him you can jump on. And that's another challenge done. 2 out of the 3 challenges done already. Now the first secret you're going to get right here is your little Doom guy. Now we're going to make our way to our first drone of the level, and we're going to get the mod for the rocket. But first we have as soon as you pick up that key, you're going to get ambushed here. You got a imp spawn there, and then for this guy, try not to use your chainsaw. You want to save your chainsaw for now. Stun and use the rocket. You don't have the lock-on capability yet, but you're going to get it soon. It's going to be even easier to take them out. You got a possessed soldier and a shield guy as well that are going to be in the area. And up the stairs here. Don't get too close to him. The shotgun will take you out instantly. If you get too close to these guys, man, it's game over. Best way is to stun and just go ape on them. Now we're going to get our mod for the rocket launcher. Very important to get this mod early. The lock-on capability for the rocket launcher is essential. Lock-on burst, yes please. This is what we've been saving up for, to mod this rocket launcher immediately. So we're going to immediately put on one of the mods. upgrades here. Quick lock, but we're just one short of the next upgrade, so we'll get that shortly. Now we have to take out 4 Gourd nests in this level, and here's our first one we're going to tackle. For some reason, if you throw a grenade here, it seems to dud out. I don't know what it is, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I like to throw a grenade there, but it didn't work this time. Make sure you take out the possessed soldier. He will take out those for you, but why let him have all the fun, huh? Don't bother with any terminals here. You can't really do anything until you get the severed. You got to sever this guy's arm to use the prints on him. Now here's your Praetor token for the level, the first one. Now we're saving up for the barrels of fun, which we'll have shortly, which is going to make things a lot less stressful when we get around barrels. The jumping in this game is very iffy. As you can see, I missed the jump here. I still don't understand how I miss some of these jumps sometimes. You just got to kind of look at where you're jumping and then jump up. And we don't have the double jump yet, so. Now here's your first secret there in the vent in this section. Now we need this to progress. There's going to be an imp spawn across the way. You can just take him out with a nice placed grenade. He's no more. Now that we can enter we can stop the gas leak now. Right here where this green light is flashing. Make sure to get the armor here before you hit the Gourd nest. And then right off the bat, up the stairs to the right, there's an imp. Make sure you take him out. You gotta be careful here because there will be some spawns close to you, right? Like right there and right behind you up the stairs. After a certain amount of enemies are killed, you're gonna get a Hellraiser spawn up there. He can really mess you up, and there he is. Just be wary, he's gonna spawn there. Just a couple more Hellraisers and we'll be done here. There's a few imps. Just kind of use this area as your safe haven, the staircase there.
Demonic threat reduced by 25%.
That's 1 out of 4 done. So now, there's going to be a Hellraiser waiting for us right here. Make sure you take him out. Now there is a random spawn, and I still haven't figured this one out, of a Hell Knight. He spawns, sometimes he spawns up here, and he'll spawn anywhere. It's just random. I haven't figured it out yet. But here's your lever for your secret Doom level. And we do want to go into the secret Doom level and wipe out all the enemies, because you will get progression towards your weapon, for your weapons. If you kill all the enemies, you'll get those tokens. So it's definitely well worth it to take out as many enemies in the level as possible. There's going to be some possessed that just kind of lumber along here, but then there's going to be your normal. Now here's a good place to get your death from above if you haven't got it yet from the soldiers, but since we've already got it, you don't need to worry about it. But you can get 2 of them pretty easily there. Now here's your Doom level. There's quite a few soldiers in here, be careful. And then of course make sure you get the imps. They'll try to be sneaky on you. Pretty much just stick to the outside and comb all the corners for ammo and such. You want to have all your stuff fully maxed out before going to the next Gourd nest. Keep an eye out for sounds. That's a cue that there's definitely some around. They're really easy to take out in these tight corridors with the grenade launcher. I'm telling you, it's super easy. You just got to be careful. You can get your death from above here by jumping, but it's a little difficult. So I definitely suggest using the rails, but there's plenty of them in here to practice if you just want to do it by jumping, but it's not the easiest thing to do. There's a lot of goodies in this area, so it's definitely worth taking a stroll through Nostalgiaville here. Once you make your way all the way around here, there's going to be some more soldiers, 2 of them, one here, and there's another one in the next section there. Now we're done with this, we can go on. I heard a sound, so I went back to investigate, but I couldn't find anything, so I wanted to make sure I had all the enemies. There's going to be 2 imps that spawn here. I fluffed on the grenade kill on the right, but now right here is very important. Do not pick up this Argent cell yet, because we want to refill our chainsaw, because we're going ammo all the way, and it refills your chainsaw. Right here, Hell Knight spawns, just get rid of him with your chainsaw immediately, and now go refill it. It's much less of a headache to deal with him later without the chainsaw, so we have to strategically use our chainsaw ammo in this level. We'll be using our chainsaw shortly again on another Hell Knight, which is in a really tight section, and you don't want to mess around with him. You just want to get rid of him immediately. So once you're refilled, we're going to the next Gourd nest, which is not too far, just up these stairs. You'll get a checkpoint here too, which is always nice to know when you're getting a checkpoint. Right here, don't go too far. Don't pass this crate, because there's an invisible line that will spawn the enemies. Just take out a couple of them here. Get your chainsaw out and get ready to take him out immediately. Get rid of him and get ready for some imps. One will spawn directly in front. And just stay here and use this crate for cover. It works very well, and just keep strafing and waiting for him to come to you. It's the best strategy. Always want to make sure you have some cover in this game. Something. Now the time has come to get our barrels of fun. As the next token is nearby, we're going to get this little Doom guy here, which is going to knock out our last challenge for the level. Challenge complete. Now, there's another secret up ahead, which contains the next Praetor token. Second one of this level. Now, I like to try to take out this soldier, but there's kind of like an invisible wall there sometimes. You can still take him out. Just be careful, knowing that there is a good chance you could get screwed over here. Now, we're going to go up here on these crates, and we're going to get our barrels of fun at last. We need not worry about barrels anymore now. We can actually use them as a trap. We can just stand on a barrel and let the enemy come to us and blow the barrel up, and yeah, it's fun to do. Why it's called Barrels of Fun. Now, second Gourd nest is just in the next room. We're not going to use our chainsaw on the Hell Knight that spawns. We're going to lure him out later. You'll see. I like to save this barrel over here on the left, but I screwed it up, as you'll see. And I like to shoot it as the Hell Knight comes down, just to kind of soften him up a little bit, but it didn't work for me this time, as I took it out by accident. But yeah, just stay here, kind of where you start the room from. They'll come down the stairs, and they're just easy pickings for you. Now there's where I blew up my precious barrel I wanted to save. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to lure the Hell Knight down the stairs. We're not going to engage him from up the stairs. And we're going to get our combo ready. Plasma rifle first, stun bomb, and then rocket launcher to him. It takes, I think it takes 4 rockets to stun him, but we have the upgrade now that shoots 3 at once, so we're just going to stun him, lock onto him, and boom, he's stunned, and there you go. And that's the combo I'm going to use frequently for taking out these Hell Knights until I get the double barrel and other means to take them out. But that's why we're saving our tokens for the next gun. The double barrel is going to be our bread and butter once we upgrade that sucker. Now we get the blue key card, and we get the next gore nest in the next area as well. So we're moving right along here. Now we have our chainsaw back now, but we're not going to use it just yet. You do want to save it for the gore, not the gore, the Hell Knight that spawns in the next area. I like the ricochet grenade here. There's going to be an imp that spawns straight in front of you. And another one jumps up. Now don't use the health pack, the health station unless you absolutely need to. I'm going to use it later once we're done with this section. Right here, if you're careful, immediately to the left, pop one there. Then you have to take cover because this other guy, he's coming right behind you. So you have to be really fast right there. They're kind of fighting each other up here for some reason. You can use that to your advantage and get the drop on them. Be careful up here with these soldiers, man. They will screw you up. I kind of got lucky here. And there he is, Mr. Hell Knight, and he's no more. He kind of spawned right in front of me. Now we're going to use the health station. You kind of want to save these as you clear sections so you're full health going out of them. So we're 3 out of 4 gore nests now. And make sure to pick up the chainsaw. We'll need it again. Now, like I said, there's a random spawn for that Hell Knight. He didn't spawn up here this time, but he spawns in the next section and kind of catches me off guard a little bit. But he is random. I have seen him spawn in different sections. So we're just going to take a quick jump right here. Get ready for the imp that spawns right in front of us. Do a quick 180. And you got some enemies right there. Make sure to take out the soldier first. And there's the Mr. Hell Knight. He come to greet us, and I did not expect him at this time. You know what to do. Stun him immediately. Use your triple rockets. Just keep spamming until he's dead. And that's why it's so important to upgrade the rockets early. We don't have the mastery yet. We can't do that until the next level. So we have to kill summoners using the lock-on feature, which is what you want to use to kill them anyway. So it works out. Alright, now that this area is clear, we can use the gore nest and start the real fun. Now, as soon as you hit the gore nest, you're going to get flanked immediately by 2 imps. One on the right, one on the left. I like to do the one on the right first and then go left, because left is my destination. He kind of missed his fireball there, a little off there, buddy. Now, just jump across. This is a good section to be in because you got a lot of columns for cover. You can just strafe and just have your way with these guys. And that's it for this section. Done. We're on to our final gore nest now.
Presence reduced to minimum escape levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
Make sure you pick up any ammo you need and head on to the home stretch here. The last section is pretty hair-raising, but there's a little trick you can do to make it less stressful, but you still gotta be on your toes. Yeah, just find this little boost jump. Let's not waste any time with this part. Immediately, as soon as you hit this terminal here, you're gonna get ambushed from all directions, imps and everything else. So as soon as you hit it, get ready to run. We want to get up to the top here. Just go ahead and get ready for the first imp there, but we're going to move forward and shoot this one on the run, go up the stairs. Had a little trouble with this guy. I missed my shot initially, and I missed 2 shots. Up these now. This is our holdout spot for the majority of this assault. You have to be patient here. Don't rush it, because as you know, on Nightmare you can get hit once by an imp and it's over. So you gotta be careful. I get very lucky with the first Hell Knight spawn here. There's gonna be 3 Hell Knights you gotta take out. The first one, right here. Look what my health. I was down to 1 health. 1 health, and I somehow survived. I don't know how. I had just enough health to survive that one. But yeah, you definitely don't want to screw around with these Hell Knights, as you can see. But I used the chainsaw on the first one, but there's still 2 more to go, and we want to distance ourselves. We don't want to get caught in this little tiny area because they come at you at the same time. So you definitely don't want to be caught with your pants down here. And you'll see how I'm going to retreat as soon as I see them. Once I see the next Hell Knight, I'm running away from this area. You just want room to be able to kite around and just kind of get your breath. Because once those Hell Knights spawn, you definitely need some room to kind of maneuver here. Now here he is. Just get out of there immediately, because there's another one on the way. And here he goes. We're just going to run away, try to get away from him, and just try to make sure you see him, because one of them will distract you while the other one comes in. As you can see, this one just takes all my armor right there. But here's a good section to go right here, where you can see them and get your rocket ready. Just go to town on them. There's no need to mess with these guys. They are the bane of my existence. But with rocket launchers, with a fully upgraded rocket launcher, you're good to go. And that's it. Area done.
The core temperature is now.
But it's not quite over. We still got 2 imps that are going to surprise us. So if you think there's a cutscene and you can just go take a piss or something, think again. Last Praetor token here. Get it on your way out. Don't forget it. And everything's done. Yeah, this little short scene here. You think you're safe, but you're not. To the right side, as soon as she walks out of the room, 2 imps will spawn and try to ruin your day. Don't let them do it. That would be the ultimate epic fail if you were to die right here after having a good run.
She is trying to tear open the portal between our world and theirs.
You could not have saved them anyway.
Alright, get ready. Here they come. I threw a grenade too just because I was so paranoid. Alright, that's it. It is done. Level 3 finished.
The system won't allow anyone but Olivia to override it now. We will have to shut down the Argent Tower manually from the surface.
Alright. See you guys in the next one.